right now we need change. Put whomever, whomever, whether it's EFF, whether it's DA or whatever party, we just need something new so that we can show ANC that they say, you guys have been comfortable with doing what you've been doing, because right now they've gotten to a point where they know, like, say, we're gonna win. How you do some things is how you do everything.
Exactly.
So never do business with someone who has cheated on their girlfriend or wife. The reason being that if they can cheat on someone who loves them, they won't think twice about cheating you. So
this time you said something.
yeah. Think about 16 people. Like, put them in your mind, like 16 giants fully lying. So, and you come and it's the 17th guy, and you marry her.
You won't enjoy that marriage, right?
Come on,
because
bro.
obviously you're gonna be compared to the other 15 guys or 16.
Yeah, that's my point. Like, as gents, you can hate it, you can love it. There's no such thing as just being yourself. Girls are gonna compare. So if you're being compared against 5 people, it's tough. If you're being compared against 16 people, it's very tough. So to me, body count matters, bro. Hey, what's up? Rome JK. I hope you're doing great, feeling fresh, and having yourself a beautiful day. Welcome to a new episode of the Everything Groove podcast. As you can see, I'm not alone. I'm chilling here with Ntokozo, and I'll let him start with today's conversation.
Yo, what's up, my boy?
Away, brother.
Yeah, how are you doing, fam?
I'm doing great.
Yo.
Thank you.
So today's question, it's about like I want you to tell us about like how do you feel about, do you think actually ANC deserve a second chance?
The simple answer is no. And my reason for saying no is because they've become too comfortable.
True.
I feel like it's like we need them to get to where we are, but right now they've gotten comfortable with like doing things the way they've been doing things, because they've been doing a lot of bad things, and we as the South Africans have just been letting them go about their ways. They've been doing a lot of corrupt things, and they haven't been fulfilling their promises, right? Every year they will tell you, we're gonna do this is our plan for this and that and that and that, and then when they get the money to actually do what they've been planning to do, they just blow it. It disappears, it evaporates. You will see your president standing there telling you, like, so we received 500 billion or whatever, and then after 2 weeks the 500 million or billion or whatever, it's no more. No one knows where it is, and etc. So the simple answer is no. And the second reason why I say no is because I believe that we need change. We need radical change in SA. And that's going to come about if we have new people. Because right now when you appoint a new party, they're going to try to show off that they deserve the position. They'll do a lot of new things. They'll build a lot of new houses. They'll do a lot of, I don't know what their plans are. I haven't read their manifestos, but they'll bring about necessary change. And we might actually see the unemployment rate going down. We might actually see a lot of good things. Even if that party just comes in and stays for like 5 years. That's why I don't care what party it is, because I don't believe that someone can do something horrific in like 5 years. 5 years is like fast, right? So whatever party it is, don't think about it. Like, say right now we need a perfect party. The party needs, right now we need change. Put whomever, whether it's EFF, whether it's DA or whatever party, we just need something new so that we can show ANC that they say, you guys have been comfortable with doing what you've been doing, because right now they've gotten to a point where they know, like, say, we're gonna win. We're just gonna do this, like it's like chairs. They know, like, say, when elections are coming, we just do this, we just open up more jobs, and then we do this, and then people believe that we're doing something, and we get really re-elected, and then we sit down. 5 years later, spend another billion, do this, sit down. So I feel like we need something new. So simple answer, no.
So do you think, I personally, I think our people are afraid of change.
Yeah.
Like they are getting 3/5 to my grant, so they're afraid if they choose another party, they might lose everything. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I'd say that's a problem with, like, I don't want to use these words, but because they can come off as like heartless or hateful. I feel like that's a problem with like being weak or being dependent on people. For example, if I'm a loan shark and you owe me, you're going to be dependent on me. Exactly. I'm going to have power over you because you know, like, I have to pay this guy. If I don't pay this guy, he's going to come take this. Because in some ways, instead of the loan shark relationship that I'm discussing, the people of South Africa, the majority of the people who are like coming from disadvantageous situations or backgrounds and etc. are benefiting from this government and they worry about meaningless things.
Yeah.
Like as much as you can think or like say the 350 or the grants are benefiting so and so, but think about the consequences of like staying in that situation. What is it that we are sacrificing for these 350s? What is it that we are losing out or missing out on because we just want 350s or we want grants, etc., etc. So there's to come a point whereby we start thinking about more money instead of 350s. We think about people actually getting employed. More and more people can actually start maybe reaching average salaries of like 10,000 or 15,000. We're making sure that they provide for their families and etc. etc. Because I mean 2,000, bruh, for having a couple of kids not enough, bruh. You can't take care of your kids. Like, you have to think of better things, bruh. Like change is scary, but we need change. And most of the people who understand that we need change are people that are, I would say, comfortable in life, are people that are working, and the majority of the people who are down there on like the financial ladder or the financial system or whatever the classes are gonna be hooked on to the 350s, but it's not worth it.
So do you think like a lot of people have been saying load shedding is the thing that it was created?
Yeah.
Do you think it's the same way?
Yeah. Because this thing is not a new thing. Right.
I know.
I've been studying the governments of the world. I've been studying economies of the world, and I've been seeing how these things function. So what people do, or what most of the billionaires and the trillionaires of this world, yes, they are trillionaires. So the Elon Musk that you see there is not the richest person in the world. The Jeff Bezos is not the richest person in the world. They're actually people with like trillions and billions, and yeah, those people are not on those lists. But what they keep repeating is that you need a crisis in order to make money. Because every crisis that happens in the world is coordinated, it's planned. Nothing happens for the sake of happening. Everything comes from somewhere. For example, when a war occurs, for example, the war that we are seeing now, Ukraine and Russia, that's a perfect opportunity for the people with money. Because right now, when the war happens, they are making money. How? Check who are the people who own the weapons, the companies that make the weapons that go to those war-torn countries, that go to Ukraine. Because if now, I own a company that makes guns or makes bombs, and there's a war, people are gonna come buy guns and bombs. I make profits from that, right? And if I have $1 billion or $500 billion, if after the war is done, that country that has been bombed or shot and etc., it's gonna need people to actually start rebuilding. They're gonna start rebuilding. We have to build homes. You have to rebuild, fix the schools, fix the hospitals, do those. If I own most of the construction companies that are gonna do those things, if I sell the bricks, I sell the workers, I make money. So you understand that the people with money make more money. Every crisis that happens is an opportunity to make money. Going back to ESCOM, that crisis that is happening is by design. There are people who are making money from it because they know that if this is not functioning properly, then more money is going to come into where ESCOM, because ESCOM is the primary energy provider in SA. I mean, there are other companies, but it's the main energy provider. So if, let's say, ESCOM is not functioning well, we can say it's not functioning well because this machine is broken, that machine is broken, we need 500 million. And the government gives you 500 million. That 500 million is not going to go into that machine. Because it's like a monopoly, bruh. And a monopoly is like a company that provides services, or is the only provider of specific services. Even if the company goes through the worst, like, you don't have any alternatives. Because right now, there's no company that can replace ESCOM in a few months. It's like the only company. For example, another company, it's unrelated. Another company that owns a monopoly, for example, iPhones. Almost everyone right now is buying iPhones. So iPhone or Apple is running some sort of a monopoly. If they put like a horrible app in there and they say everyone with iPhone has to have that app, or it starts glitching, like, a lot of people are gonna be affected. And not all those people are gonna decide that, okay, I'm gonna throw this into the bin. Do you understand? Because that's the only phone or the best phone that you have in the world right now. So likewise, these things, like, because there's somewhere that I was watching the news. I'm not going to mention the names of ministers or the names of the people involved, but what I read, I don't want to be killed. So I love my life. I love living. So everything that I say here, take it as like merely an opinion, merely an assumption. I didn't hear it from somewhere. I'm just how I think and how I interpret the world. So what I heard from the news was that there are people, you know, that the machines that are used to create energy by ESCOM require coals, right? So you know that we have mining, etc., etc. So the big trucks that go and fetch coal, actually there's somewhere where they switch the coals with rocks.
Yes.
Rocks that are painted black. So the purpose of these rocks is to break the machines that actually work to produce coals or to produce electricity. So when they dump them with the rocks, because the rocks are not coal, a rock cannot burn like coal.
Yes.
So obviously the machine is gonna break, because right now I have to burn coal, and obviously let's say if a coal burns, then you're gonna have something small that's gonna be left. You can crash it. But if you're gonna have rock and you try to burn it, it doesn't burn, and you try to crash it, then nothing's gonna happen. So it's gonna break the machines. So from that process, that problem of the machine breaking, there's an opportunity. Because right now we can call out to the government, like, say, government, we need money to fix the machines. So the government's going to give us money. Why? Because we're the only people who are providing electricity to the country. If we go down, the country goes down. So there are people who are actually creating those problems and making profits from them. So that's why this load shedding thing is going to persist. And so if you check in the world, they're copying this system. London might actually start having their own load shedding from the same system that I'm describing. Opinions, assumptions. I don't know anything. So
okay. So do you think the problem is caused by the government people, like the government party?
I won't necessarily say the government party.
Or the ESCOM people.
I'll say everyone profits.
Okay.
Because it can't continue to work if there was like only one person or one side of the equation of benefits. I feel like in both ends, there are good people. I'm not saying all the people that are working in those institutions are bad or anything like that, but there are people who are actually making money from these crises. So for as long as those people are still in positions of power, these problems are going to persist. That's why I say we need change, because if we change into a different party, then although that party might want to profit from that, then they still have to prove themselves to the people.
So the only solution that we can have right now is to have change, nothing else.
The solution, I don't know if it's a good solution, but there is another solution. But the people that are gonna be profiting from that new solution are the same people that are profiting from the crises. So I don't know if it's like a good thing.
Which is?
Go study the people that are suggesting or recommending alternative sources of energy. And check who are the people who are. I'm not sure. The people who are suggesting alternative sources of energy for South Africa are people that are close to the president, close to government people, etc., etc. So the people who are planning to create the new ESCOM, so to say, I think they are breaking down ESCOM so that they can make a way for the acceptance of their new companies.
So they're trying to privatize everything right now.
It's for example, let's say you're running a car dealership, right? You're the best provider of cars in SA and etc. etc. So if I want to introduce my new dealership, the best way to do that is to break you down, to make people lose trust in you. So that when I come as the savior, like say, look, ESCOM, this guy's, because his business is failing, I can rescue you guys, I can take care of you guys. So check who those people are. Those people who are coming as the savior. I was like, I recommend this. Because at the end of the day, those people who are coming with the new solutions are going to make money. And if I'm going to, let's say the government is like watching over the two of us. You're one dealership, you're working with the government. I'm new dealership, I have to work with the government. So if the dealership is going to let me come into power, then we have to have some sort of business. Both of us have to make some money. So they can't just let you fail in jail without them profiting from it. Because, whoever has the biggest bag, if you follow the money, then you'll know the truth.
That's a fact, man.
So speaking about politics can be depressing, but what I can say is that what you need to understand about this is that the people that you see, the people that you think are in positions of power, not in positions of power. They're basically the face. It's like putting a cover on a magazine.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Oftentimes, I won't mention parties, but how politics operates on a global scale is that at the end of the day, people want to profit from governments. There are people that want to profit because now there are different classes, right? You know what I say? In life, there are different classes. There are the poor, there are the peasants, there are the people that are dependent on the government, and there are the people who fund the government. So the people who fund the government have to make sure that the government also takes care of the peasants, the weak people. As much as there are people who receive 350 every month, there are people that receive millions from the government in the same way, but in different methods. Same procedure, government is handing out money, but different amounts depending on the value that they receive from. Because right now, when you're like nobody, you have kids, you want me to give you money to take care of kids, and there's someone who, for example, has companies, construction companies, has logistics companies, has transportation companies like airports and all those things. Like, I have to give, like, for example, if their business goes under the water, I have to give them money to rescue their businesses. So there's that. And the other thing that I'm trying to say is that for a political party to get into power, there are many things that have to be done, and those things require money. One of those things being marketing. Like, say, when election times rolls around them, like, you see boards, ANC boards everywhere. Sometimes you see 3 of them, like, you see of different political parties. Making those boards not cheap. You need money to make those things. Making the ads on TV.
Yeah.
Every day you have to see my face there. It's not cheap. It requires money. And there was this one time, this one minister said on the news that they spend to the tune of billions on marketing alone. So you have to understand that billion or those billions do not come from nowhere. There are people who actually give the government money to support the government. It's like a donation, right? They call them donations, right? I donate 70 million, someone donates 10 million. And at the end of the day, when you get into power, you owe me.
Yes.
I can't just donate 70 million and say, yeah, I have money. But like, when good things come, let's say tenders come out, you have to start with me. I have to be the one who chooses first, like, say, I have to get the best of the best. Catering, you can give the peasants. Okay, now we're building a new airport. That's my field. Why? Because there's too much money in this. If we're building a new airport, you're gonna spend 700 million. So if I'm gonna spend 700 million now, just get my own company to do this, we'll spend, let's say, 500 million on the whole project. I'll cut 200 million. That's basically how it works. So the name of the game is like power and money. So if you can follow where the money is going, then you'll know the truth. You'll know who's actually doing what. But most people don't care to go check these things. Why? Because they're worried about themselves. They're worried about themselves getting 350. But as long as I get my 350, I'm fine. But as long as my baby gets their SARS,
as long as it doesn't
I'm fine.
disturb 350.
Yeah, for as long as it doesn't disturb. So people who actually care about these things are people who, to a large extent, the majority of people are people who are dependent on the government. And those people are like obviously gonna fear change. So I don't know. We'll see how everything goes. But as we agreed, we need change, right?
Yeah, we do.
We need change.
Yeah.
So moving from the depressing topic of politics, because we'll be here the whole day. You even catch stress that you didn't even know existed. So, what's your ideal way of having fun?
Fun.
Yeah, like fun. Or like, say, I wanna go out with the boys or whatever. I wanna have fun. Like, what's your ideal way of going about doing that?
Firstly, is to leave my phone at home, and go out there, live in the moment.
Yeah.
Not to think about things that are not there, things that I cannot change at that moment,
Yeah.
Yes. Just feel free and like open up and just have fun, bro, and like socialize with people.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I feel like being there in the present moment is one of the important things.
Yeah.
Like I've come to hate people who actually take videos when you're out, like say you're out group.
You know why people take videos? I think people nowadays are doing it because other people are doing it. I just want to show you I'm doing it in a better way than you.
Because you can't say you're having fun while you're taking a video. Because for you to take a video, you have to actually miss out on the moments to capture the moment.
Exactly.
So I feel like you have to just enjoy, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is funny.
Worst case scenario, like take pictures before you actually go somewhere. Like look good, take the picture, and maybe take a picture when you're done. But when you're out there, have fun, bro. People don't have to know. Like say, right now you're eating. Right now you're drinking this. Right now you're speaking to doggos. Right now, bro.
I think we are cursed. We are cursed onto two things. We are drinking and show off.
Yeah, I'm trying to show off.
We're trying to show off everything because you're buying Hennessy, you're with their beautiful hands, But then at the end of the day, did you have fun?
That's the question.
Did you have fun?
Because there were times whereby, let's say, my friends would tell me, we are going out, and they come back, they tell me the smart man was fighting. Like, you didn't have fun, bro. Like, what were you fighting?
Yeah. Another thing is like going to a groove or wherever you want to go with the mentality of like, when I get down, I get a hand or a gen. Because you're going to spend like my 15 minutes or 20 minutes trying to scout which one is the best here, and you wasting
won't
your
have fun.
time. You won't have fun, bro.
So I believe that if you just make fun the priority, everything else comes. Even if nothing comes, like you're having fun.
Even when you go home, you'll be like,
see, I had fun.
Yeah.
I had fun.
Yeah.
So to me, I'd say there are different kinds of fun, right? There's the fun that includes a lot of people, a lot of new people that you don't know. For example, let's say we just go up to, like, say, right now we're going to Durban. When we get to Durban, we go to a club we don't know, to grow with people, a lot of people. Like, I feel like there are times for that, and then there are also times for like having fun with like close people, like a few of your close people. For example, let's say we can take, let's say, 4 of our friends, like say 4 of us are going to Durban. Exactly. When we get to Durban, we just buy drinks, we invite maybe 4 or 5 hands or 6 hands that we don't know.
Everything is about hands. I
feel like it's not always about getting hands or doing things with hands.
Yeah.
But I feel like you need both genders to experience. It's not always about, let's say, kissing hands or dating there, but it's to like have both sides of the equation. There are times you just need men, or just to be men, or like say, or like we're going to play games, we're going to play FIFA, we're going to drink, and we're going to sleep. Yeah. And there are also times whereby you need both sides of the equation, because as gents, there are some things that we don't think about. There are some behaviors that we can elicit, we can do. It's like we need, So, and doing things with like people that you don't know is also fun. Or like getting to know people for the first time, or like. And like people who've known you, like say, when I robe you, so now you're behaving this way, they will like, what?
Now you're drunk.
So I feel like, but irregardless of like what are you doing with people that you know, I've come to enjoy like the events whereby we do it like people who are just a few. Yeah. For example, like not actually like people that you, for example, when you go out, let's say to events where there are a lot of people, like, there's a lot of energy that you waste, bruh. Yeah. Now you greet your Facebook friend, and now you greet, like, as compared to like when there's a few of you, let's say 8 of you, 10 of you, like in such moments, even though you guys might be drinking or like etc., you get to actually bond. There are times whereby you discover things about each other that you guys didn't know. Through what? Through playing games. Let's say you played Truth or Dare, or 2 truths, 1 lie, and you'll be like, what? I didn't know about that. Or like, so that's my kind of fun.
Yeah. I think so too. Like I think having people that you're close to, like few people, it's kind of fun. You can have fun when you spend time with like less people. Yeah. And you build those bonds, man. Like you get to know with new people, actually. Like
even meeting new people is also fun.
Yeah.
But a few, or like whether it's new, old, or like. For the sake of like building bonds, as compared to like when you go to a place, it's gonna be packed. Or like now you see,
but the places that are packed are nice, man.
They're nice, but you can have that nice every now and then. Or you can do it every weekend, or they always there.
You can't do it every weekend, but there are people who are doing it every weekend and they enjoy it.
Do they?
Yeah, they do. I think. Okay, according to what I see, I think they do.
I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe that's why some things require money, bro. Like because I feel like when you have money, like you can create fun. Yeah, or like you can create fun.
Look, money makes the world go around you.
Yeah, so if I have money, I can just buy whatever, call whomever. Like if you see you crash like Cape Town, you just text it like say yes 5,000 fly to Mpumalanga. I want you to fly fast, no complaints, no excuses. Fact. So that's basically it. So one of the things. Okay, what's high up there on your bucket list? Like, let's say right now, you're where you want to be in life. You have your car, you have your house, you have your wife, or if you want to have or not. Or
I have what I want.
You have what you want. I don't know what you want. Do you want a wife? If you want a wife, then you have her. Yeah. Like, what's high up there on your bucket list when you have all those things? When your finances are stable, your house is stable, like. What is the one thing that you're going to prioritize? Like, say, I'm going to do this with my family. I'm going to do this alone.
For me, it has to be quality time with my family. Yeah. It has to be quality time. Because that's my love language. Quality time. And provide for them, man.
Make sure they have enough.
Yeah, make sure they have enough. They have everything. They have that life,
Yeah, I feel like I kind of agree with you. So all the things that I'm going to do are going to involve that because that also happens to be I'm not exactly sure. It might be my second or my primary love language, quality time. Because some people don't understand. Just because your love language is quality time doesn't mean that they need to be with you all the time. For me, it's like quality, but not quantity. Not quantity time.
Yeah.
Quality time. Like the memories that we have have to be special. For example, when I go out to hang out with you, like I have to know, like, say, this encounter is gonna be magical, right? Even if it's like with a girl, like if I'm going out on a date, it has to be magical. It doesn't have to be like, say, every day we out.
Yeah, you have to miss your person, dog. You have to like call them to like, yo, dog, I miss you, man. You know? And when you meet, it will feel like it's been like 10 years or 5 years.
And that's something my girl didn't understand. I feel like as we continued dating, she realized that this is how the gent was, and she learned to appreciate it.
Yeah.
And she also, I believe, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm sure she also used the time that we were not together to like also do her own things, as compared to a guy who's always wanting to see you. Because, I mean, you can accomplish much when you're always with your girl.
Exactly.
Because to me, I feel like the more time you spend with someone, the more you guys tend to become like each other. For example, if when you're lazy, so to say, like if I spend a lot of time with you, I'm gonna start behaving like you, or I'm gonna be lazy. If you're always watching on Netflix, I'm gonna okay, let's chill and watch Netflix. Or I'm not gonna be as productive as like when I am or how I am when I'm alone. So I feel like sometimes you need to. I don't know how I'm gonna do this when I'm married one day, because actually this thing of like spending a lot of time like with my person is like.
But it's nice, man. Spending time with your person. It's nice, man. Like
every day.
Not okay. I haven't spent with my person
every day.
I haven't experienced that. But then,
if you're married, that's why you say it's nice, because.
But if you're married, you're still gonna enjoy, because like she'll be busy. You're gonna be busy. At the end of the day, you go home.
Yeah, that's different.
You go home.
There are people that I know right now, 247.
And no way, bruh. And no way.
The only reason for them to go out is, let's say maybe they have to go somewhere, and if it's possible for them to go there with their person, they go with their person. I feel like sometimes it's like insecurities, bro. Like
it's like going with your hand at the glove. Why? I don't understand.
I feel like that concept is important.
For what?
I wouldn't want my girl to go out alone.
Eh? Okay.
I don't prefer my girl to go out alone.
Okay,
like, it's better not to go. Like,
what if she goes with her friend? Like it's a girl's night.
Bro. Okay, here's my reason. Have you seen the amount of time women take to prepare for going out?
Yeah.
So you're telling me a girl's gonna spend 4 hours looking for the best clothes, putting on the best makeup. For what?
For looking good, bro.
For who? For who?
For herself, dog.
There's no such thing, brother. She doesn't spend 4 hours preparing herself to look good for you. You're dating her. She loves you.
Okay.
And right now she's gonna spend 4 hours going out. For who? That's market. But going out is like marketing, bro.
Okay, listen.
If you're speaking fact, it's like you're marketing yourself to the world. Like, see, I might meet Mr. Right.
Okay. Listen.
I have to look perfect. I have to be my best self.
All right, mate. Let's say you're getting a haircut, right? You're having a brand new T-shirt on. You're looking nice. You're Romeo.
Yeah.
You're good looking guy.
Yeah.
You're tall.
Yeah.
And then you're going out the Majid. Do you think your hand's gonna think Romeo is going to cheat on me?
How many hands call their gents when they go out? I assure you, when girls go out, the boys don't care. Even if it hurts me, like if the girls set an exam going out, I'm not gonna call them in 2 seconds.
You know why?
Why do hands do that?
You know why? Because hands be telling you, okay, I'm going out with ban. Gents, we don't do that. We just go out and just like, hey, I'm with the group.
Why do they call you? That's my question.
Because you didn't tell them, I'm going out.
There's no such thing. Bro. Even if you tell her, baby, you see, now it's like what? If you tell them 2 weeks prior, on this week,
they know you're capable of doing shit. They know you're capable of doing shit.
Bro, there was a day, there was a house party. Bro, it was like one of the craziest things, bro. We get there, I come home, I'm drunk. I come home, like say, I'm leaving the gents at the party, so it was like a gents night out. And these gents have like their girls where we stay. So I go to that place and I'm trying to say, right now I just want my girl out asleep. I get there and this gent's girlfriends tell me, like, say, walk us there. It's not far, it's like a few houses away. I was like, yo. This is supposed to be a guy's night out. No, boys, just because it's a guy's night, it doesn't mean that they're doing crazy things. But we get to the house, the gate is locked. These hands jumped the gate.
Live.
Bro, they call? I call the gents, like, say, come open the gate. They were like, nah, hey, it's a nice. Don't actually he told us we are fighting. What are you doing here? What? Tell like, say your girlfriends are here. They were like, walk them home. What? I was like, girls, they're not here. Let's ride home. They jumped the gate. They knew. And these girls are girls who spend 2-4. These are like the people I'm referring to who spend 2-4-7 with their boys. I'm going out for 2 seconds. Now you want to jump the gate. They jumped the gate. They got in. I was like, I isn't gate. I'm going home. Yeah. So you see how crazy that is? Because girls understand. Because the crazy thing about girls is nice. Like, the more you understand girls, the more you see girls will.
You understand girls?
I'd say to a large extent. I understand the things that I care about, not everything. Okay. Right? I understand girls to a greater extent more than the average person. Mm-hmm. Because there's like some level of let me not use a big English words. To some degree, they always tell guys the things, or they try to make guys to care about the things that benefit them the most.
True.
For example, a girl will tell you, like, say, man, I don't want a guy who's gonna call me when I go out, because they want you not to bother them when they're out. But when you go out, she's gonna do the exact thing that she told you she hates when a guy does it.
Yeah.
So there's like some double standards there. So there's many examples of this. Like, if you look at the post, right, they'll tell you, man, I want a guy who's gonna treat me like an egg, But for example, this is a simple example, right? How is it that it's possible for a girl to stand on a video and say, man, I want a guy who drives a C-Class, who's 6 feet tall, who's dark, who's there. But if a guy right now was to stand and say, man, I just want a sexy hun with no kids, that guy will be cancelled everywhere. They'll fight you, they'll get you your commentary. You want what? You want a sexy? Okay, this is an experiment, man. We're going to give you feedback on the next episode. You're going to post, right, on Facebook. Me. Yeah. I prefer huns that are sexy and have no kids.
Yeah.
Do you see how simple that is?
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll see how the huns react. We'll see. Just for the fun of it. Yeah. Whereas a hun can stand, for example, on Tinder can write, I want 6 feet tall. Well, you don't care about height. You don't care about anything else. You just care about whether she's sexy and doesn't have kids. Simple, right? But right then we'll see how the girls react. So you see that there's some doubt. That's why I say I understand.
Yeah.
Because when they're allowed the opportunity to say, I want this, but when the gents do 2%, they'll fight you. So to me, a girl going out, it's a big no, brother.
Nah.
Going out is basically marketing. It's like going on Tinder. In the same way that you wouldn't be cool with your guy, a girl dating you and being on Tinder. You wouldn't be cool with it. That's why if you're gonna go out with your hand, it's best that you go out with your hand. Well, how is it a problem?
No, it's not a problem. It's just like I want me time.
Yeah, if she gets, like, you can have me time, but she has to go, let's say, with her friends. For example, let's say you and I are friends and we have girlfriends. You can go out with them, but they have to be together somewhere. Not that we're gonna be there holding hands. No, you can do that because I feel like if you're going clubbing, that's the best way to do it. Because people. That's why we discussed the 3 kinds of people in about the people with regards to cheating. Yeah. There are the people who will never cheat. Yeah. There are the people who will never cheat unless an opportunity comes, and there are the people who are serial cheaters. So what if your girl is this kind of a girl?
Which one?
Like
the girl who like the opportunity comes.
Yeah. Like, what are you? Because you wouldn't be able to separate between the two. The one who doesn't cheat and the one who doesn't cheat unless the opportunity comes. Because there's never been an opportunity for her to cheat while she's with you.
Exactly.
Now she goes out.
Yeah.
What if now? It's not when it comes to cheating. If you watch those videos,
that's why you need to let her go with her friends.
It's not friends.
Hey, I guess you can be able to differentiate between the one that cannot cheat and the one that cheat.
So you want to learn from experience.
Exactly.
I can do we have different preferences. So this is what makes the world beautiful. We prefer. I don't like taking chances. I don't like I can't be hungry. You're hungry like you, and I'm hungry. But I tell you I'm hungry, and you come and you bring food and you put a bucket of meat, KFC. Here you go away. You say just smell this meat. Do not eat it. There are some things that you do not, even though you know a lion is dangerous. You can take risk and go play there where you say, now he's been fed. Oh, that's why I like black people. There's some things that black people will never do, bro. They don't like taking, they don't like testing things, bro. There's some things that you do not test. Because you'll be disappointed.
Yeah, but then I rather like know.
Nah, bro.
Than like,
you won't know. That's another thing. You would, when it comes to holding secrets, bro, I give girls an A++. Triple A. Have you watched those videos where they exchange phones?
Yeah.
A girl will deny. Will deny. She'll even swear by whomever's grave that there's nothing here. Only for you to find something. She'll deny up to the last minute. She'll deny even if you find proof. So when it comes to denying such things, bro, girls look out for one another. Girls can hate each other, but when it comes to looking out for things like cheating, bro, gents, bruh. This is gonna come off as like hateful, man. But I feel like girls dedicate a lot of energy to social things, to social relationships, to things that relate to socializing more than anything else. And it's one of the reasons why I believe that men, to a large extent, are the ones who are more successful in terms of like material things and stuff like that. Because we don't dedicate as much energy as women do. If a girl cheats, I hate to say this, but I've been with women who are cheating on their boys. When they cheat on you, bro, they make sure you do not find out. They make sure they keep to the same standards that they have with you. They know, like, say, I text Jared these times, I do things with Jared these times. On Friday, I always hang out with Jared. Like, they'll make sure that they are cheating. It doesn't disturb them. Even if it does disturb in some way, they'll always make sure that Jared knows. Jared, like this imaginary boy, for example, if I'm a woman, let's say I'm cheating on Jared with another guy, and me and Jared always link up on Friday. Like, if on Friday, now I have to go see Romeo, because this thing with me and Romeo is still fresh. I don't want to make excuses for Romeo. I'll make sure that Jared knows, like, say, I won't be there on a Friday. I'll give him a nice reason. I'll make sure my closest friend knows, so that if my Jared asks my friend, Jared will get a corresponding answer. They know have to correspond. Gents don't care about such things. Gents are the most careless. Gents, they start caring when they've been found out that say Romeo is cheating. That's when he starts caring. Now he starts thinking, like, say, how did I move girls, bro, they treat, when it comes to socializing relationships, it's like chance for them, bro. They are masters of the game. Those are girls don't need to learn the game. It's only men who need to learn the game. There's a reason for it.
Men who cheat, bro. I don't cheat. I don't relate.
Sometimes, bro, this thing of cheating. I don't know about Jen's cheating. Even if you were cheating, it's not like you were gonna tell us.
No, I'm telling you, I'm not cheating.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a very good.
You're setting a good example for us, and you will help us to stay on the right path, because I've been doing a lot of changes to my life, because I realized that, like I say, how you do some things is how you do everything.
Exactly.
So never do business with someone who has cheated on their girlfriend or wife. The reason being that if they can cheat on someone who loves them, they won't think twice about cheating you. So
first time you said something. No, I agree.
It's frags, bro. It's frags.
Because we always say, this one is the one, but they cheat. They cheat at the end of the day. Like, it's a very good point, though. Hey,
never do business. And it's something that I heard somewhere said by this other guy. There was like this other businessman, and he had a wife, and he was playing golf, and then whilst he was playing golf, he received a phone call from the wife of the guy he was about to do business with, telling him, like, say, the friend, actually they thought they were friends and close and etc. He told them, like, say, your friend cheated on me, wara. And the guy went and told his wife, like, say, this is what's happening. And the wife told him, like, say, if he's able to cheat on the mother of his kids, the wife, how he's not gonna think twice if the opportunity comes for him to like cheat you for better opportunities. He's not gonna, because if he didn't think twice about who are you, who are you, bruh? You know, buddy.
I never thought about it.
Yeah, so that's some gems right there. And I saw a post. I don't know if it was today or yesterday or whatever, saying that if married men were actually faithful to their wives, a lot of students would go broke. A lot of people, a lot of women with cars would have their cars repossessed. And yeah, this goes on and on. So it says, like, say, most of the people
will have less iPhones.
We'll have less iPhones in the world on social media. We'll have less apartments that are being paid by people who don't stay there.
I'm telling you.
Because there was this one time I heard, they were like, right now, I'm just playing it. It's like I'm gossiping. But it's like from stories that are from us. So this, I don't know if it's like three married or four married guys.
Yeah.
They work together to contribute rent for an apartment.
Yeah.
Where they go and cheat. For example, let's say we're staying in Pretoria, right? And get an apartment where you pay rent. Yeah. You are married, I'm married. So whenever you get a hand, you go to that apartment, you do your business, and that's fine. When I get a hand, I go to that apartment.
Yeah, it's me.
This apartment for
it's a slaughterhouse.
It's slaughterhouse. So I feel like, married man, bruh, like married man. And I feel like when it comes to respecting marriage, men respect marriage more than women do.
How so?
Do you disagree or do you agree? And think of examples if you agree or disagree.
No, if
I see why.
I think I'm not a married person. Like, I don't think
of it as like, because marriage is not that different from like relationships. Think about how this applies to simple relationship. For example, in a relationship context or even in marriage, if a girl tells me that she's carved, more or many gents will respect it. They will like, you're carved, it's fine, I don't want to disturb that. But most women, when you tell them that they're carved, if they want you, brother, they wouldn't care. And I feel like them realizing that you're carved is actually going to make them want you more. Because to them, it's like a challenge.
Wait, can you please
repeat what I'm saying?
Exactly.
For example,
if
you, as a gent, are carved, you and your girl, if I go to your girl, pursuing her, advancing her, telling her, like, say, I want you, shooting my shot. If she tells me that I'm dating you, I'm dating Doc also, even if I don't know you, right? So if she tells me I'm carved, I have someone, as a gent, I'm more likely to respect her, like, say, I respect that.
It's only 10%. 10% of gen who does that.
To an extent, I feel like gents respect.
Nah, man, maybe
with like relationships, but when it comes to like marriage, I feel like marriage that's the biggest one. With married women.
Then why do we have iPhone users? Like, well, not really iPhone users. I'm sorry, guys, but then
married women.
No.
Sponsoring men.
No. What are you saying, man? You're talking about men.
I'm talking about the hand, or as a man, as a gent. If I go to a hand and she tells me that she's carved, I'm not gonna push her.
So the hand respects the marriage more than the gen.
I'm not saying the hand respects the marriage. The guy who's pushing or who's shooting a shot, the respect. The guy outside, not the guy inside.
Nah, my bad.
Yeah, if you, let's say when you have a hand, you're a couple. If I go to your girl and I don't know you and I shoot my shot and she tells me she's carved, I'm more, as a gent, I'm more likely to respect it and say, like, say, it's fine, I'll go somewhere else.
But do you know that men are greedy? You know that, like, even if they know, but I'm dating that girl, they're gonna come for.
In dating, sure, but in marriage, I feel like when it comes to the institution of marriage, they're more respecting. In dating, I feel like I used to be one of those guys who like saw that thing was like a challenge. Like, say, dating, because to me, I used to be a guy who I didn't want the responsibilities of like being someone's boyfriend. So to me, like, if I met a hand who already had a boyfriend, I knew like she's already getting most of the things about the relationship or that make the relationship a relationship from the guy. So I'm just there for the fun things. I'm just there for physical touch and all the other things. It's easy because right now when she starts demanding things, I remind her, Ish, you remember once you have a boyfriend and go to your boyfriend. So that's how I used to do it. But now I've grown and I saw it's always complex or it's always complicated. and hence it's one of the reasons why these days like I'm more respecting. Not because I don't know, but I understand the effects that cheating has on like someone's relationship.
Yeah.
Like if as an outside factor I go and smash your hand's gonna lose feelings for you. And every time she has physical
Like,
touch,
champion, bro, mega.
every time she has physical touch from you,
What? Like,
you're gonna
there, you smash, they lose feelings.
you lose. It's always like that,
I'm
bruh.
shy.
It's always I know they don't cheat, so you wouldn't know about these things, bruh.
You know.
So I'm teaching you, like say.
Yeah, don't teach me things that I'm not related to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm teaching you these things, it's even if when you're not gonna do these things,
Yeah.
it's gonna affect you. For example, let's say if when you're a girl, you and your girl are fine.
Yeah.
Whenever you do your physical touch, it's always responsive, she's always loving it. The moment she starts hating it,
You know why? When you come and smash it, she loses feelings for me. It's because I don't I always do the same thing. I don't change. I don't give her like the new things every time. Like I'm getting too comfortable. Like okay, I'm smashing. This is my honor. Just go for
even if the sex is horrible,
hey,
there's what we call genuine desire. Because the passion she's gonna have for me is gonna be you can't match that as the old boyfriend. Because it's gonna be new, as you were saying, that new things are flashy, new things are like it's new, it's exciting, it's risky, there's like an
even
element of
the
you.
BP is high.
Yeah.
You're even scared of you're gonna get
Even-
caught.
bro, it's
Yeah.
like so even if I do 10 seconds there, but that 10 seconds is gonna be 10 times your 1 hour.
I don't know.
So what I'm trying to say without
Yeah.
focusing on that 10 seconds and the 1 hour is that if your woman starts hating your 1 hour and for example like stops loving the idea of physical touch from you, then know that there's someone who's actually offering you physical touch.
Oh yes.
So that's how you can learn from this. I'm not advocating that you become. Yeah, we agreed was in the previous video that cheating is not good.
Yeah.
Nothing good can come from it.
Yeah, man.
So women, when it comes to married men, like if they see that a man is married, they see there's a challenge. Most of them. If they hear that the guy is carved, they see that there's more reason for them to want you.
Yeah.
Why? Because this is something that I also discussed with one of my friends. I was telling them that, like, say, if I'm single and a girl is single, both of us want what? Love, for example. So, if I want love and she wants love, it means none of us have love.
Yeah. Yeah.
We want it. Like, we
Yeah.
can't want what we have. So, the people who have love are people who are in a relationship.
You are cuffed.
So, we have to go to them to get love. So, this is how it works. That's how at least how I think about it, and it makes sense to think about it that way.
What do you think about body count? Like, do you think body count really matters?
If you're planning on marrying them,
Bro, you never know.
I wouldn't marry someone with a high body count.
You never know. You never know.
There's some behaviors, bro.
Let me tell you something. When a girl is being asked about her body count, she -4.
-4.
She -4.
She divides even. I feel like she divides.
But then if a guy if a guy is being asked by body count, they always add 1. Like for us 2. Knowing very well they
It's
1.
one.
Yeah.
With me, I never tell girls by body count.
Yeah.
And I recommend that you never do, because my body count is like 0, so I don't see it as an rival.
Yeah, it's very embarrassing.
It's very, but I feel like never tell a girl your body count. Why? Because as I said, that I understand the women to a good degree. Yeah. So oftentimes when you tell a woman your body count, regardless of what her value is, I don't care if it's a 2 or a 1, she's gonna feel like the woman that you slept with before her, you actually cheated on her.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why sometimes when a girl you're dating discovers like old chats of like an old girl you were with before her, she's still gonna get angry because she feels like, see, why didn't this guy wait for me? Or like, why didn't this guy wait? Like, I know it's crazy thinking about it that way, but that's how they think. Like, see, you actually cheated on me because you could have waited. Or like,
but then like, I think body count doesn't matter Because the one thing about
Doesn't matter in terms of what.
Listen, you never know the truth about body count, irregardless. I got it. She can tell you she has like 4 body count and 2 body count. So I don't think it's necessary to focus on that because you'll never get.
I feel like it depends, right?
On what?
Right, a body count of 15.
How will you know she has like 15 body count? That's my chat. How will you know?
A girl with a body count of 15 and a girl with a body count of 4, they behave differently.
Come on.
Am I lying?
Listen, we have chance takers here. People will tell you about sex and you will feel back. This one, and you might find out like she's having like 1 body count or less even.
Bro, but like the different, like for example, how can I give a perfect example? It's like a difference between someone who has went to KFC 20 times and someone who has went to KFC 3 times. The one who has went to KFC 20 times knows things about KFC that someone who went there 3 times can never know. Someone who has driven a car 20 times knows things about that car more than someone who has driven the car 3 times. Like there are some things that you know, like say, this you only know by experience. There's no other way, bruh. There's no way that you're gonna know about these things unless you've driven this car so and so much.
So what if
there are things that you can fake, bruh?
Yeah, what if she had sex with like maybe 2 people for a long period of time? Like
that's good, bruh.
Exactly. She'll have experience.
That's why I say, for example, if a girl has a body count of like 4, a 4 makes sense, especially in our age, because you have to think about when did she start having sex? They say she started having sex when she was like maybe in grade 10 or grade 11, and then all the people that she had sex with were people she was in long-term relationships with. For example, 3 years, 2 years, or whatever. Yeah, she was gonna gain experience, but that person's not gonna. That person she's a person who prioritizes what? Serious relationships. She knows that when I'm in a relationship, this has to last. This has to be serious. I'm not gonna just do things with someone who's like 2 minutes nyan or anything like that. Like that person is gonna behave differently compared to someone who said 16 people.
So
you can't have 16 people, bruh. Like I don't care however old you are, bruh. Unless if you are, let's say 30, yeah. But you can't be 22 and 21 telling me you've been with 16 people. That's high.
For you, 16 is high for you.
I'm not saying it's high. There are people with 16.
5 is high.
But for me, 16 is unacceptable.
Okay. 5 is high for you.
For marriage, for serious relationship, it's high 16, right? 16.
So it's 5 is high for you. 5.
Think about 16.
No, I'm talking about 5, right?
5 right now, I wouldn't marry you, but I can date you seriously because I understand the I understand. For example, that one got club where you're just testing things and then the form maybe get a serious relationship. Like it makes sense.
So for you, 16 is the only high.
Bro, I'm not saying it's the only high. Think about 16 people. Like put them in your mind like 16 gents fully lying. So and you come and there's the 17th guy. And you marry her.
You won't enjoy that marriage, bro.
Come on,
because
bro.
obviously you're gonna be compared to the other 15 guys or 16.
Yeah, that's my point. Like 16.
Even the 5 gen you're gonna be compared to.
Yeah, so the less the better.
So what do you think about this thing of playing favorite ex?
What favorite ex?
Like there are people who says like I have a favorite, like
they tell you.
No, not tell me. That is the thing that people say on social media. Like favorite ex. I met my favorite ex. I saw this.
If we're dating and you post such nonsense, it's the end of us.
I'm saying, for one.
If you and I are dating, future, what?
So I saw.
If you post such nonsense,
I saw this video of a heart. Very. She's beautiful. She was like, she was in the groove. She was dancing, and the other guy came at her back. And when she turns, and the caption was like, "Oh, my favorite ex." Like, Kanjani, bro. How do you even have like favorite ex?
What you mean? What you have? Don't you have favorite? Don't you have the best that tops them all of the people that you've been with?
But I can never say it's my favorite ex. I can never say it's my favorite.
But she's the best out of all, so it can't be your favorite if you wanted her to be your favorite.
Nah, she cannot.
I mean, like she beats everyone on every scale.
Yeah.
When it comes to it's mad. I care more about cooking. It's that day about cooking. When it comes to cooking, comes to the level of intellectual unity, intellectual stimulation, just up there, bro. If you compare to everyone you've been with, like,
she's a favorite ex.
I wouldn't say favorite, but I'm like, if I had to choose from my exes, like, say, choose one, I'll take care. So some people can say they are favorites, or you can give it different titles, but
nah, man, there's no such thing. No such thing. Yeah, she'll be there. She'll be that one who like set the bar high, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then to name her favorite ex, nah, man, nah.
When you're busy acting cool here. When you're out here, that they're your exes that still understand you, still like you.
Me,
I wouldn't say laugh, but there are
yo,
people.
you know why?
If you went there today and said, I want some physical touch, they wouldn't say no.
They will say no. They will say no.
There was a time we made a video calling our exes. You want me to reveal files now?
No, yeah, but it was like exes.
Yeah?
It was exes. Like, and then, I don't know, man. They were just doing it for video, but
They didn't know it was a video.
so manju, it doesn't mean anything, bro.
That's why I'm saying that those girls, you might find that you are their favorite ex.
Nah, I don't think I'm someone's favorite.
I've seen it from my experience. There are exes of mine that if I picked up the phone right now and told them, like, say, I'm coming to your city, they wouldn't think twice.
Yeah, we're different.
That chick and her boyfriend, I know. Like, if I tell her I'm coming, we'll make plans. She'll even pay for the hotel. Bro, I don't know if I'm a favorite. I'm not saying I'm a favorite. I'm just saying, like, say, there are those people. And those guys who girls, for girls, I mean, I understand it. Because as girls, as gents, you can hate it, you can love it. There's no such thing as just being yourself. Girls are going to compare. So if you're being compared against 5 people, it's tough. If you're being compared against 16 people, it's very tough. So to me, body count matters, bro. You're not going to know. That's one thing. Yeah, let's accept. You're not going to know. You're not going to know. But to me, I believe, like, to some degree, I can differentiate between a girl who has a low body count. Even if I don't know, let's say she tells me my body count is 3 and actually her body count is like 6 or 5. Even if a body count is 6 or 5, she cannot behave differently from a girl whose body count is like 20 of the same age. A girl with a body count of like 20 years old is going to behave differently from a girl with like 20 at 20 years old, with 5 at 20 years old, bro. Like, you can tell the difference in behavior, the difference in texting, the difference in priorities, the difference in how your relationship with them progresses. Because as much as you can maybe do your physical touch on like the first day that you go out, how you got to that goal is going to be different. How you got to that state is going to be different.
Exactly.
So that's why I made a video that I didn't publish that video because I feel like it was kind of like whack. But the girl asked me, like, does it matter if how long you guys wait to actually do?
I think we should invite one hand here, so that we can have like we can have
that's what I was telling
on different parties.
That's what I was telling you, Rex. When you go out party, you have to move experiences.
Yeah, so a girl can tell us and everyone, wow, okay, this is why we do it as girls in Ganjan.
No, because with girls, that isn't why I think they do it. But we're still gonna do it. That's why I tell you, Rumina, I think about things. That's why you need to spend time alone to think about things.
Yeah.
They say women are born the way they are. Women are and men become. For example, a woman's value is in her purity. It's in her beauty. So she will try by all means to maintain that purity. Because if she's, for example, she tells you my body count is 16, you're gonna treat her differently.
Obvious.
You're gonna prioritize the smash and that's it.
And be the 71. Like, so you don't care about the guy that is coming, bruh. You don't care about the 18th guy.
The 18th guy?
You don't care about it. Because you don't want to be the 17th guy and stay and marry her. You want to smash.
Smash! What did the other 16 guys, bro? So you're telling me 16 people came into her life, smashed and disappeared. Shows there's something off, there's something wrong, bruh. It's like a car, bruh. If a car, come on, 16 people bought this car, and then they took it back to the dealership and sold it. I buy it, I sell it.
Here's
I
my
buy it, I
check.
sell it. I buy it, I sell it.
Here's my check.
And when you're gonna come and stay with it,
Here's my check. If you're not gonna like be in a serious relationship with her or love her, don't smash.
What you mean don't
Don't
smash?
smash. Don't go there with the method of smashing. Don't smash.
What you mean don't smash?
Yeah, don't smash. Let other kids
Bro.
man. Because you're out there adding body counts to these hands. At the end of the day, like,
Bro.
she has like 16 body counts. I don't want to.
Okay, what's easier? What's easier? Right now I wanna smash. What's gonna be easier for me? Going to the hand who has a body count of 4, who's one serious relationship, with the hand who has a body count of 16. It's gonna be easier this side. I wanna satisfy my need of like I wanna
Or
smash.
the only thing that you want is to smash at that time.
Yeah.
Did you tell her? Exactly.
Maybe, I don't know. with me, I always try to be honest.
Yeah.
I feel like honesty, to me, what I've seen is that honesty saves time.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it
true.
gets you rejected, honesty is gonna save you time. If I tell you I'm just here to smash, they're gonna give you just that. The problem starts when you say I'm just here to smash, and you actually realize like, say, this girl is cool, this girl would make a nice girlfriend. That's where the problem starts, because right now you agreed on
She has 16 body count.
Mm.
She might be cool and all this thing, but she's 16. body
This is a
count.
chat that we're having with these other gens. They were telling me that oftentimes the best girls to date or to be with are the girls that you shouldn't be with or shouldn't be dating. The best girls to, like, for example, for physical touch are the girls who are baddies. The girls with like such body counts, right? Because they have experience, right?
Experience, bro.
Obvious, right? You know, like say, when we go there for physical touch, we are showing each other. Or like, she's showing me her side, what she has prepared over her notes. And I'm coming there with my own notes. I mean, I know this. She tells me, I know this. And we go there, it's like, yo.
Yeah.
Or else, on the other side, or like the people with like less experience over here, the one who still, the lecturer, the tutor, you're still telling her, do this, do that. Sometimes, depending on what you want, it can be boring.
It's not boring. It's actually nice.
Yeah, we prefer different things, brother. And I feel like with me, that's why I don't limit myself to one thing.
Yeah.
At different seasons in my life, I want different things. But right now, I've come to realize that like, I can't always ask people about marriage, and then I have to prepare myself somehow. Because as much as when you think about soccer matches, how you prepare, how you practice, how you're going to play in the actual match. So I can't be out here going around, banging everyone, giving everyone physical touch, and thinking that actually when I get married, I'm going to be focused. Ain't no way.
No.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to practice commitment, or like staying single for long periods of time, like staying in a relationship for, like, it's practice.
I'll give you the book. I'll teach you when it comes to commitment, my boy.
Yeah, sometimes commitment is not, that's why such things, bruh. I don't know what happened in our world, bruh. Right now, I feel like the good things are not easy, bruh. I don't know if it's because our world has fallen or whatever. It's like, it's not easy to commit. The temptations are like everywhere.
It is easy. Just, we just want to make things difficult, It's so easy to go to commit, bro, And like, turn moon dark and like, I think we're done for this.
Okay, have yourself a beautiful day. Thank you for tuning in. Kindly like,
Subscribe,
and comment down below.
Thank you.
Cheers.